One of the most common problems I come across when helping clients go through their financial paperwork is keeping items because they're unsure of when it's time to let documents go. I'm Dr. Catherine Macy, owner of Organise2Excel. If you are a return visitor, welcome back. If you're new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button. We've been helping people overcome clutter and get more organised for over 15 years, and I'm here today to help you organise your financial paperwork. The whole point of saving paperwork as actual paper or digitally is to be able to refer to it at a later date. You need to be able to find it, or it's just clutter. Here are some ways to make your paperwork easily navigable and actually useful. Having nomenclature or naming rules for your paperwork helps you find things again when you need them. Use categories to simplify your files, but not too many. A file folder labelled house stuff, packed with dozens and dozens of pieces of paperwork in it, isn't very useful. For paper systems, create a hierarchy of categories and subcategories and use hanging folders and interior folders. For example, you could still use a house stuff folder as long as inside it's divided into subfolders like repairs, mortgage documents, and yard maintenance. So a good rule of thumb for folders is limiting the amount of paperwork to 5 to 20 individual documents in each folder. Any folder with fewer than 5 documents doesn't need to be in its own category, and any folder with more than 20 documents should be divided into subcategories. The 5 to 20 rule makes for easy retrieval, since you don't have to sift through piles of paperwork to find what you need. For digital systems, the folder-subfolder system works just like paperwork, but you can use fewer levels of folders with digital filing because they are searchable through keywords. With that in mind, naming your files in a consistent, searchable way becomes very important. For example, when working with receipts, I use the date, item, and amount in the file name because those are generally the things I want to look up. That way I don't even need to open the file to see its contents. For example, if I bought some cleaning supplies on Amazon on the 4th of January, the file name for my receipt would be 20220104 for the date, Amazon cleaning supplies 23-56.pdf. Easy. Using the year, month, date format keeps dates formatted in chronological order. And putting a dash between the dollars and cents ensures the file name will work with any computer system. Keep in mind that it's important to use the date on the file that refers to the actual file name instead of relying on the date added or date modified fields to keep things straight. Using descriptive and consistent file names means you can search your computer faster for what you need. And one way to reduce paperwork clutter is to skip paper altogether and opt for the paperless communication when possible. Creating online accounts to manage your bills and utilities, as well as banking, can give you access to your important documents on the go. You can also share online account access with family members or trusted advisors, which avoids having to send them paper clutter too. But don't lose track of your documents just because they're available online. Important letters, bills, and contracts should be saved to your computer, using those filing rules from earlier, because your bank, gym, or utility provider may purge what they store online more often than you'd like. There are many documents that make sense to keep as physical paperwork, like marriage certificates, birth certificates, and signed lease agreements. But it's a great idea to scan these items into your computer as a backup in case of theft, fire, or other natural disaster. I recommend at least one local backup like an external hard drive and one cloud backup such as iDrive, Backblaze, or CrashPlan. That way you have the safety net of having each item in triplicate without having any extra physical paperwork. Staying on top of paperwork throughout the year, and indeed on a daily or weekly basis, makes it much more manageable. Anecdotal estimates suggest that paperwork we deal with in a month is the equivalent to the paperwork that our parents dealt with in a year and that our grandparents dealt with in their lifetimes. So keep at it. Do what you can to reduce the amount of paperwork that even enters your household and create great habits that help you stay on top of it all. Organise2Excel. Practical solutions for everyday issues. Subscribe, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and visit our website www.organise2excel.com.